Across the West Midlands, call
03453
00
9956.
BBC WM 95.6.
Okay, good morning, 17 minutes past 9. Welcome to the show. Asking you this morning whether you feel under siege by immigrants. The Defence Secretary Michael Fallon backtracking on those rather emotive words, under siege and also swamped. Over to you, 03453 00 9956. Rosso is from Poland. Good morning.
Hello, mate.
Hi, good morning. Well, I take it you're from Poland, but obviously you're in the UK. Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Basically just heard the conversation on the radio. I thought I might as well join in. Basically, mate, what it is, in my opinion, we get really picked on and generalised. I mean, the vast majority of Eastern Europeans coming here to find their better life, to work, to integrate with communities, but you get one, which obviously gives us a bad name. And unfortunately, I've been living here about 11 years now, and I've got to tell you, throughout these 11 years, the outlook on the immigrants, especially Eastern Europeans, as we like to be called, it has changed a lot. I mean, before, when I used to be asked, where are you from, and I would have said, oh, I'm from Poland, I would have got oh, that's interesting, very positive reception. But that has changed a lot, mate. Now, whenever I say I'm from Poland, I can see that it's not been received in a positive way, if you know what I mean.
And when did that change, Rosso?
It's Rafael. No, that's fine, absolutely fine. You know what, it's really hard to tell. I would say it's past few years. I don't know if there's more and more immigrants coming, which are giving us bad names, or if it's all the media attacking and picking on Eastern European. Feels like, in my opinion, it does feel like we get picked on, and we're an easy target because we haven't really representatives to really stand up and say, listen, enough is enough.
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel there are too many Eastern Europeans in the West Midlands?
I don't know how do you categorize what category is it too many? Because I'm not sure. There is quite a lot. Don't get me wrong. There's quite a few, but I don't know if this is too many. If this is narrow thinking, because. On the other hand, you could ask the same question to a Spanish person if there's not too many British living in Spain.
The only difference is with that argument, and I accept it as an argument, but the majority of people who are in Spain, I would suggest, have retired rather than there to work.
Well, yeah, absolutely agree. But then on the other hand, you would say they don't put into healthcare system, and they do use healthcare systems. So, there's both sides of a story. I'm not trying to pick on anything, but I feel, it could be right. It's quite a few Eastern Europeans coming in, but at the same time, if you look at the statistics, there's quite a few of them actually going back.
And why did you come over to the UK?
Well, I did come over in 2003, end of 2003, beginning of 2004.
Yeah. And why did you come over?
Well, basically, I did come over because that was my gap year. I just finished my high school and got myself into a uni. So, for me, it was a bit of an adventure. I came just literally for a few months to learn more English as a language. Obviously, it comes very handy. And then I pretty much, that's it. I stayed. I didn't go back.
And what do you do?
At the moment, I'm a driver. I work for the same company in the past 9 years.
Yeah. And you've picked up a bit of a West Midlands accent,
Thank you very much. If that's a good thing.
Well, I'll let the audience decide. And what was your name again, so I can pronounce it correctly next time?
It's Rafael, like the tennis player, Rafael Nadal.
Rafael! Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Rafael. Dziękuję.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Bye. It's the only word I know. Dziękuję. 21 minutes past 9, or is it Dziękuję? 21 minutes past 9, 03453. Producer Liz, can I just throw over have we had any...
across the West Midlands.